Because this video popped up in front of you and you have now clicked on this video, there's something here for you. There's an exercise that I'm going to disclose in this video that's going to change your life if you do it. And I'm going to explain this in detail and how it works. And I'm going to break it down. It's very simple. And it's something that will control your simulation. You are living in a simulation right now, but I'm going to give you a secret and unlock something within your own mind during this video and give you an exercise how you can unlock this. And I'm going to explain how this works, okay? This is something I've never disclosed before, okay? This is something that's very powerful as it relates to the simulation because your concept of yourself is always, it always has inner dialogue and inner talking, thoughts going on. There's nothing you can do to stop this inner dialogue and thoughts that happen in your own mind. But from those thoughts and inner dialogue and inner talking, creates images in your mind, all of us. And from those images create feeling states. Feeling is a secret. Then that's projected into the subconscious. And the subconscious mind controls what you do, voluntary action for tomorrow. And as you do things over and over and over within your own imagination, or you actually do them in the simulation, there's no difference. Okay? But as you do these things, it impresses into the subconscious and controls your reality until you change it. This is a secret, okay? But I'm going to give you an exercise in this video that you can do every day that's going to reprogram the subconscious mind. It's very, very simple. You don't have to visualize anything, affirm anything, do any of that. It's totally different, and it will work for you. The subconscious mind controls voluntary action, okay? And I'm going to give you a really good example of this. Breathing. You're breathing. You don't even know you're breathing right now, but you're doing it. You don't even know, you probably don't even remember you breathing at all today or last week or month. You don't even remember that, but it happened and you did it. Why is that? It's because the subconscious mind controls voluntary action, what you do, okay? Everything you do. And as you do things, they're programmed even before you were born and as you're being born. And as you grow up, you're programmed and you do certain things with your mindset and the way they train you into the subconscious, and it controls everything that you do right now within this world that you're living in. That's what's limiting you. But you have the privilege of changing this right now, and I have done it. I have done it, okay? I don't have to be here. I don't need anything. I do this because I like to do it and I want to help, because I realize as you become awakened and understand this stuff, you want to help everyone because everyone is you within consciousness. There's only one being. Zero is the same thing as infinite. I created you just as much as you created me watching this video right now. And the more people that I can help, the more fulfilled I am. Maybe that's a selfish desire, but it's not about me, right? It's about you. That's why I'm telling you this. So when you're breathing, you don't even know it until I said something, and then you're present and you're like, okay, I have to breathe, right? That may be the case. That's why you don't need to think about it. Once you create an identity that is successful, healthy, loving, whole, everything that you desire, and you impress that within yourself, and the subconscious mind feels that, you don't have to do anything anymore. You don't have to try to breathe, do you? You don't have to try to breathe. Once you do all of this stuff, you don't have to try to be successful. You don't have to try to be rich. You don't have to try to be healthy. You don't have to try to have loving relationships. It's going to happen anyways. It's automatic. It's going to, just like you're breathing. This is how it works. The subconscious mind controls over 90% of everything that you do. But you have a conscious mind to absorb what I'm telling you now. So if you do this exercise right here, it's going to change everything. And with breathing, it's going to be a very good example. When you breathe in, starting today, every time you take a breath in and you're conscious of it, right? I want you to stop yourself and be conscious of breathing, okay? Every time you breathe in, I want you to breathe in abundance. I want you to feel it. I want you to see it. I want you to create that feeling within yourself. Even if it's 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 times a day, even 5, even 2, 1, do it. You're breathing in abundance. You're breathing in success. You're breathing in health. You're breathing in love, gratitude, everything within your world. And I want you to feel that as many times as you can, breathing in. And what happens, right? If you were to do this 20 times a day for a short amount of time, what's going to happen? What is the subconscious mind going to do? You tell me, what is it? Listen, what the subconscious mind is going to do is the same thing that it always does. Okay? If you program this habit of breathing in abundance, of health, of gratitude, of love, what is going to happen? It's going to become automatic. Every time you take a breath, the subconscious mind thinks you're breathing in abundance, success, wealth, happiness, everything. And when you program this, you don't have to do anything anymore. You're breathing this stuff in and becoming that ideal version. The subconscious mind, every time you breathe in, what's going to happen? The subconscious mind is going to create that. And tomorrow, or whenever this is programmed completely into the subconscious, every time you take a breath, which you don't even know you're doing, even right now, until I said something, you're going to be breathing in abundance and everything that you desire all the time. Every breath you take in. And even when you breathe something out, breathe what you don't want out into the world. Breathe it out. The negativity, everything that you don't want in your life, poverty, whatever it is. Breathe it out. When you breathe in abundance, breathe out what you don't want and program this into the subconscious. And then the subconscious mind controls voluntary action, okay? It's going to control this idea, an ideal, into you, in your personality, in your identity, in your state of consciousness, in your avatar. You're not even going to know you're doing it, but you're going to feel great. And what happens when you breathe in abundance? How do you feel? Abundant, right? Changes your concept of yourself, changes your inner dialogue, your inner talking. And what happens with your imagination that creates the simulation? Your inner dialogue is abundant, healthy, wealthy, loving, grateful, everything. Then you have images that are associated with that inner dialogue that's now being controlled by what? The subconscious, which controls the simulation. Now the images are coming up and picturing these things happening to you, abundant things, loving things, great gratitude, everything is being created into your reality in the future. Now you've controlled, because you're the projector of the simulation, this is the projection. So now you're imaging all these great things happening to you tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. You changed everything, all right? And the feeling states from that is what is impressed into the subconscious, which controls your actions. And if you do this for a short amount of time, it's going to be programmed. It's going to happen. And you're constantly going to be breathing in abundance, love, joy, gratitude, great relationships, new houses, new cars, new friends, loving relationships, everything. Breathe it in. And I promise you that this will happen, okay? This is going to happen if you can actually do it. So catch yourself throughout the day. When you're breathing in, breathe in abundance. Meditate on it just for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes if you can. The more you do it, the faster you will program it. And this is something that is probably one of the most powerful tools and exercises that's probably never been disclosed ever from any channel or any coach or anyone on this subject. And I know that because I meditate on this stuff. I am it. I do this every single day. And I try to create feeling states. And I try to find the most powerful ways to do this. And with the subconscious mind, with voluntary action, controlling everything that you do, like your breathing, many, many other things as well. It grows your fingernails. It grows the trees outside. It does all of these things. It's all encapsulated within the subconscious mind. And you can program it. And that's why this exercise, if you do this, it has to work 1,000 times better than anything else. Because if you can program the subconscious mind that every time you take a breath, it's abundance, it's richness, it's success, it's health, it's loving relationships. And how many times do you breathe every day? If you can program that into the subconscious mind, it's going to change your entire trajectory of your self-concept and your life and your reality and the simulation. It has to shift you literally every day, every minute of every day. Because every time you breathe, you're going to feel good. Once you program it, and every time you do it, you're going to feel that too. And as you're doing it, you're going to know what you're constantly going to be feeling all the time when you program this. So the subconscious mind is going to be programmed with every breath you take. You're going to feel great. Your mood's going to be great. It's abundant. It's successful, loving, right? And your inner dialogue is going to change. Your images in your mind, the feeling states, all of these things are going to change and redirect the trajectory of your entire simulation and your life. So this is something that can absolutely change your life. But the question is, will you actually do it? Will you do it? And the answer to that is yes. Because if you're still watching this video right now, listening to me, because probably, you guys have listened to me for a while, you know my story, you know where I've came from, you know that I hit rock bottom, and now I'm like a multi-millionaire. I've created so much success in my life. And now I don't even have to do this, but I want to do it because I love to do it. And I want that connection with you guys because I know it's not about me, it's about you, right? And this is why I do this. So the ones that are still in this video right now, listen, start this right now. Like as soon as this video is done, or even do it right now, when you're breathing in, even if you have to picture it, picture abundance, picture your wish fulfilled, picture or say the affirmation as you're doing it, something, but create the feeling, however you want to do it. Create the feeling of abundance, of success, and the things that you desire. How would you feel if everything was working out for you perfectly right now? And program that into every breath you're taking. This is something that I've been studying for a long time. Like this is literally one of the most powerful things that you can do because it connects to something else that's already programmed with the subconscious in your breathing that you do how many times every day. You breathe constantly. You don't even know you're doing it. If you can connect this feeling state with something that's already programmed that you do 100,000 or 1,000,000 times a day, whatever it is, I don't even know. But if you can program this feeling into that, it's going to be massively insane and it's going to improve your feeling states and your life completely because it has to. Feeling is a secret. And this is insanely massive. So I want each and every one of you to do this because I love you guys and I want all success for you. I want all the success, everything that you desire to come to your life and to be disciplined and non-negotiable as well. And to, keep your promises to yourself, but also live the life that you want to live. Okay. I want you to be happy. I don't want these things happening, where people are depressed and they don't know the secrets and they can't change their lives. I've literally given you the blueprint just now. All right. And if for any reason you can't do this, it's because you haven't developed your attention. You haven't developed your present moment awareness. You haven't developed mental clarity or mental imagery in your mind. And if that is the case, you have to start learning how to control your attention, okay? You have to find something, a community, something. It doesn't have to be my community. It doesn't matter whether it's my community, okay? I could care less. If it's a community that will help you find this and develop this within yourself, this will help you tremendously in being able to be present and catch yourself and reprogram these breaths that you're taking in because the subconscious mind has no choice but to make this happen within your reality. All right, guys, so I'm going to stop all of my rambling now because I think each and every one of you know me very well. If you're at this part of the video and you stayed till the end, that I love you deep down in my heart, and I truly do. But I want success for you guys. I want you to get to that next level. But this is what creates reality, and this exercise is tremendous. So start doing it now, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you in the community, my live event tomorrow, wherever, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.